I want to show you really quickly how to use a seam guide ruler. So on your sewing machine, you always have lines to show you different measurements, and I use the 1/4 inch foot a lot when I am sewing a 1/4 inch, but what about when you're doing projects where you need it pretty far over? So I'm working on fabric trays with snaps, and I need to sew 2.5 inches from the edge on all 4 sides. So how do I go about that? There's a couple different ways. I could draw lines on the fabric that's 2.5 inches from the edge, or I can look at these lines and try and make sure I stay correct. I could put painter's tape down or washi tape down, but today I want to show you how to use a seam guide ruler, and this is one that I got from Madame Sew. I will put a link below this video if you're interested in something like this. I'm putting it on the fabric so you can see it better. So what this ruler has is it has little circles at all different measurements, and then the whole ruler is 2.5 inches wide, which is perfect for me. So if you wanted to set up and you wanted to sew, let's say 5/8 of an inch right there from the edge, you would put this down, you would put the foot down, and you would very slowly, I would use the hand crank, get the needle into that spot, so into that hole. You would make sure your ruler is straight, and then you would take this magnetic guide and you would put it down to help you with your seam. So it's much faster to watch and have your fabric go against the edge than to be watching these individual little lines. It's not going to work if you have a plastic plate, I will say that. So this one we need 2.5 inches, so I just need to get this. So I just need to do that. I'm going to make sure that is parallel. Put that there, lift my foot, and now I can use that guide to do all of my edges. It's going to make it much quicker work. So if you decide you want one of these for your sewing and quilting toolbox, you can find a link to grab one on Amazon, or of course, always frequent your local quilt shops and your favorite online quilting and fabric retailers. Now remember, you're not going to need every tool that I show on my YouTube channel. This is how I decide when I want to invest in a tool that is above and beyond the basics that we need to sew and quilt. Number 1, how often am I going to use this? The second question I ask myself is, how is this tool going to make my life easier or better? And then finally, do you have the budget to go grab this now? Or is this something you want to save up for, ask for as a gift, etc.? Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.